stay in the scriptures, doing what I gotta do to stay uplifted. Stay in the Bible and I stay with a pistol. Nah, I ain't part of it, I stay in the word.
All right, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Shalom. You know, first and foremost, you know, I'm country, man. I'm country. You know, first and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. This is going to be a short video through the Spirit, just going to touch on a couple precepts to prove that the Most High has a chosen people. And I know that's something that we always speak on, whether we at camp or whether we doing a lesson. You hear brothers always speak about, you know, the Most High God having a chosen people. And we push on that so heavy because you got to understand the Most High deals with order. And you have to understand who's going to be the people ruling in the kingdom of heaven. We have to know who these chosen people is. It's very important for us to know that the Most High God has a chosen people, because these same chosen people are going to be the governors, the rulers, the kings, the princes, the princesses. These are going to be the people that's going to be ruling in the kingdom of heaven. Don't think when the kingdom of heaven is established in Jerusalem, right? Don't think that it's only going to be one. Don't think that everybody's going to be in one order, or everybody's going to be ruling, I should say. Don't think that, because a lot of Christians think that, you know, in the kingdom of heaven, everybody's going to be ruling. It ain't going to be no order. It ain't going to be no people above another group of people. Everybody's going to be in the same order, and everybody's going to be ruling, which that's not biblical at all. That's Christianity talking. But when you get into the Bible, it doesn't say everybody's going to have the same order and everybody's going to be ruling. It's going to be a group of people, going to be the governors and the rulers of the earth, of the whole world, right? And you're going to have the other nations, right? They're going to be below. They're going to be servants and handmaids, as Isaiah 14:1 and through 2 says. So it's going to be order in the kingdom of heaven. You know, it's not going to be everybody, every race of people in the kingdom of heaven. Every nationality going to be in the kingdom of heaven, having fun together, drinking wine together, just, you know, being on the same type of order. But it's not going to be like that. You know, it's going to be ranks to this thing, man. The Israelites going to be on top. We're going to be back into the authority that we're supposed to be in, as being the God's chosen people. And the heathens, they're going to be below us. They're going to be the servants and handmaids. They're going to be making sure everything's straight. They're going to be bringing us things like we did them. But in order for us to know these things, we have to realize that the Most High God has a chosen people. That's the number one thing. We have to realize that the Most High God has a chosen people according to the Bible. Everybody is not equal according to the Bible. People say everybody equal. America say that. You know what I'm saying? You get here in this country, they'll tell you everybody equal. Everybody one. We one nation under God. They try to put every category, every race in one category. But they never look at it as these black and Latinos are above us. They're not going to look at it like that. They'll call you racist if you say that. You can even get scientific in them and show them how your DNA, how your bone structure is different from every other race. But they'll still say that you being racist when you tell them that you're above them and you're more superior than them. They'll look at you like you're racist. You know, so we're going to get into this thing and prove that the Most High God has a chosen people. Short video. There's going to be many more precepts that you can get into to prove this point. So I'm going to get this right here. It's Deuteronomy 7 and 6. The classic. Dude, hey man, this one of the precepts when I first came into this truth, when I started realizing I was an Israelite, this is one of the verses that made me be like, what? God don't love everybody. Everybody is not equal in God's eyes. Just by this verse right here. This Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people. So let's show you right there. The Most High said He chose a people. He said, "This people I chose you to be I chose you to be a special people." So out of all these different nationalities, out of all these different races of people, I chose you to be a special people. Unto Himself, He chose us to be His. We are His children. He loved us. above all people. So he's this Deuteronomy 7:6 in the King James Version Bible. You can go read this yourself. He said he chose us to be above all people. And you know this talking about the Israelites, because now let's go back to Deuteronomy. I just read Deuteronomy 7:6. I'm gonna come back to it, but let's go to Deuteronomy 1:1 to prove that it's talking about the Israelites. Because Deuteronomy 1:1, the beginning of the book, it tells you who it's talking to. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel. So he's speaking to all Israel in the book of Deuteronomy. So when you go to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6, it said, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So it's telling you the Most High God chose the Israelites to be above all people that's upon the face of the earth. So now, with that being said, it becomes a problem, because if the Most High God chose the Israelites to be above all people, then why is the Christian church telling us that everybody's same? Where's all this coming from? Why are we getting taught that us being so-called black people are on the same level as so-called white people? We should never, since we was little, they should have had us growing up letting us know that we was above them. In the school systems, they should have been teaching us as young kids that we was above these other nations, man. They should have been teaching us that, because that's what the Bible says. But we grow up our whole life thinking that we equal to the so-called white man and woman. We equal to the Chinese man and woman. We equal to the Japanese man and woman. That's what we grow up thinking, because that's Christianity. That's what they tell you. Everybody equal. Everybody the same. But the Bible says otherwise. The Bible says, you're my chosen people. The Israelites, these people are above everybody on the face of the planet. And these are going to be the same people that's going to be ruling in authority over these other nations. Let me get this precept right here. Deuteronomy 14:2. It basically says the same thing. But thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. And the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all nations that are upon the earth. So he said it again. Only thing he changed was basically peculiar and nation, but it means the same thing in Deuteronomy 7:6. He basically saying the same exact thing. I'm choosing y'all. I'm choosing y'all. Y'all gonna be my chosen people. Y'all, I literally picked y'all. I could have picked anybody, but I wanted to pick y'all. So these Israelites are the chosen people that the Bible speak about, and the Israelites in today's time, they didn't disappear. They didn't go extinct. You know what I'm saying? We know who they is. And they are the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. These are the Israelites. These are the people that God said to be above all people, to be a holy people. They be a peculiar people above all nations and people. These are us. So we got to understand this, man. So let me get this right. Let me get this right here. Let me get that 1 Peter 2:9. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. So the Bible said we are a chosen generation. So why are we getting called gangbangers? Why are we getting called thugs, crips, whores, stots? Why we get called these things as a generation of people? But the Bible said that we are a chosen people. We are a peculiar and set apart and holy people. That's who the Most High God look at. The Most High God is looking at us as that people, right? And let me get this verse right here. Let me get this verse right here. Nah, what I want, I think I want to say it's, Slack it. I want to say is, I mean, I guess I can use this one. That Isaiah 45:4. He said, "For Jacob's my servant's sake, and Israel my elect. I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me." So you gotta think about this. The brothers and sisters know about the story of our forefather Jacob when he wrestled an angel and his name was changed to Israel. You know, that was a gift that, you know, that he got blessed with for, you know, beating the angel. You gotta think about that. He changed his name he got his name changed to Israel, and you know, we the Israelites. You know, so just think about that. Just think of the honor that comes with that name, being an Israelite. Your forefather got that name by wrestling an angel. The Most High God look at you as a servant to him, man. The Most High God look at you as a servant, as a prince. Yasharallah. He said, "And Israel my elect." So the Israelites, Israel is his elect. We are his elect, man. You know, when he gonna choose us, Lord willing, you know, to be able to to be able to, you know, he gonna choose the elect, you know, to do a lot of things. The elect gonna be chosen, you know, to have them spiritual powers to come back and do damage to these other nations while he on this earth, man. The other nation gonna be hiding in bunkers and things like that. But that's a story for another time. But the elect, you know, it's a very important and powerful role that comes with being part of the elect. And we know Israel are the only people that can be part of that elect. So that's what comes with it being ranked. Like I was saying earlier, how you gonna have the other nations gonna be below us and serving us as servants and handmaids. And you have the Israelites being the rulership and authority and gonna tell the other nation what to do, you know, in the kingdom of heaven. That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be ranked, man. And the other nations gonna have to understand that. And they gonna have to be, you know, some of them gonna be willing to bow down and worship. Cause you have some that ain't gonna, you know, they look at us like we just Negroes. So, but some is gonna be willing. Some of the other nations gonna be willing to bow down and worship the Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? Someone gonna be willing to bow down and worship the Israelites, but you're gonna have some that's gonna have to be forced to worship and bow down to the Israelites. Right? That's why it's gonna be a rod of iron in our hand to execute vengeance upon them. That's why Yahweh Shai, who the world called Jesus Christ, let me get that precept. He gonna have a rod of iron in his hand. This Revelations 2:26. "And he that overcometh and keepeth my words unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations." So how is it going? This is Revelation, the last book of the Bible. How is everybody gonna be, you know, hand to hand and equal in the Bible? I mean, in the kingdom of heaven, how is everybody gonna be hand to hand when he said he gonna give power over another group of people? That don't sound like everybody gonna be equal. He said, if you overcome and keep his words until the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. So, hey, they're gonna be broken to shivers, man. A lot of these nations gonna be destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially the so-called white man that's in that church that rode by. They're gonna be exterminated, man. You know, they're gonna get it worse than any other nation on the face of the planet. They're gonna get it worse because they did the most crime. Let's not forget, during the time of the Maccabees, they offered swine's flesh on the altar to the Most High God. The Most High God, that gotta be the wickedest, bro. That gotta be the wicked. If y'all haven't read First Maccabees and Second Maccabees and Apocrypha, bro, y'all read that. That gotta be the wickedest thing that you can ever do in your entire life, bro. One of the wickedest things for you to offer swine's flesh on our altar to the Most High God. You know how crazy, you know how sick in the head you gotta be to even think to do something like that. So yeah, they got the so-called white people. They are the Edomites in the Bible. That's why they got a whole book in the Bible, you know, directed to them, called the Book of Obadiah. We got a whole book in the Bible directed to their destruction because they have to pay for all the crimes that their forefathers did. You know, and the time that they're going to pay mainly is going to be in the kingdom of heaven. You know, when Yahweh Shai come back with the angels, when they crack that sky open, when he get the elect. You feel what I'm saying? Those are going to be the times a lot when the other nations going to have to pay for what they did to us, man. But yeah, the Most High God got a chosen people, and he never created everybody to be the same. He never created all. America, like I said, one nation under God. It's like one melting pot here in America. You got all these different races here in America. You got the Asian man walking with the white man. You got the white man walking with the black man. You got the East Indian man walking with the Chinese man. That's not how it's supposed to be. The Most High God wanted us to be separate. He created things to be separate. You know what I'm saying? You don't see a cheetah walking with a lion. You don't see a dog moving around with a cat every day. You don't see no dolphin chilling with a shark. Or you don't see no tiger chilling with no panther. You don't see these things. They chill with they people. They chill with their family. So why is it when it comes to us as the human race, everybody trying to come together and be the same, you know what I'm saying? But we seen what happened when we tried to come together. What always happened when we always tried to come together with our oppressor? It always went downhill. Somebody ended up getting killed. Somebody ended up getting falsely accused of rape. Somebody ended up getting somebody's stuff ended up getting bombed down. The so-called white man ended up putting a cross in your yard and burning the cross. End up threatening you, right? End up throwing you in prison. This is what all that happens when we try to come together with our oppressor. It's not going to work. Coming together, marching, rioting, protesting, those things are not going to work. We done been trying that here. And you know why people are oppressed? Because we done tried everything under the sun to try to make people feel comfortable with us here. But that's not going to work. The only thing that's going to work is bloodshed. And I'm not talking about bloodshed right now. I'm talking about the bloodshed of when our king, Yahweh Shai, when he come down. That's the only thing. Because this land got too much blood on it. This land got too much blood on it. Let me show you what the Lord said. The only way to cleanse the land. This is the only way that you're going to be able to cleanse a land. We don't want no reparations. We passed that. We don't want no 40 acres in the mule no more. We passed that. You know what I'm saying? We passed all that y'all been trying to give us your stimulus checks and all that. We passed that. Let me get this right here. Let me show you what the Lord said is supposed to happen. And this is what's going to happen to America. America's on a ticking bomb. America's on a time ticking bomb. America's going to literally be destroyed. You got to understand that. All this stuff that you see here in America, man, all the people that you see here, all the buildings that you see here, all the police that you see, all the other nations that you see here, everything that you see here, the dollar bill that you see, the shirt that I got on, everything that's going to be here is going to be destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you because the Bible tell you this. The way you got to read. Numbers 35 and 33. He said, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood is defiled the land. So the Bible say blood defile the land. So we know America have plenty blood on this land, man. It ain't no country that got more blood on this land than America do. So the Bible just said a blood defile the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed thereon, but by the blood of him that shed it. So the Bible said, he said, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So the only way that you're going to be able to physically clean a land according to the Bible, like if you had your own land and blood defiled the land, the only way that you're going to be able to cleanse the land is by shedding that blood of that person that shedded blood on your land. That's the only way that you was going to be able to cleanse a land. So look at America. You can't cleanse this place, man. This place is too defiled. And America try to see the so-called white man in America. They real crafty. They put all these lights in your face, right? They put all these buildings in your face. They give you all these not stars. They give you all this entertainment, right? They try to blind you to not let you see that this place is defiled. If you could really see, if America could really show how it look, you know, it'll look basically defiled here, man. It'll be nothing here. If a country could show you how the soil looked here, how it really looked here, how it really was here, you know, it wouldn't be no buildings or nothing like that, man. Those buildings and stuff are, you know, those are basically to blind you, to make you not look at how America truly is. Because they want you to think about the American dream, right? They want you to think that the American dream real. They want you to think that you live in the American dream. So they not going to tell you or show you how wicked this country really is. But the Most High God and us as the prophets, man, and brothers and sisters that have been looking into the history of America and the so-called white man, we understand this place, you know, is done for, man. It ain't no help in this place, and you still have our people in 2023 still they still got hope in America, right? A lot of our people still got hope in America, man. They still believe that this country can do something. No, man, this country is finished. The military finished. They got homosexuals in the military. Folks barely want to go to the military to fight. Folks in the military, a lot of them lazy, don't want to do nothing. You got the Americans here, destroyed, obese, you know, high on drugs. You know what I'm saying? You got all this stuff going on in America, man. So America finished, man, according to the Bible. This country is finished, and Lord willing, let me get this precept. Lord willing, I be here to see the downfall of this kingdom, man. Because I hate America. I hate this place. I hate it, man. I hate it, man. You know, this is hell. You know, sometimes I be dreaming about Jerusalem, man. Like I just sit in there and dream. I think about Jerusalem. I think about my the motherland, my homeland, Jerusalem. I think about that place, man. And I know the Jewish people over there treating it bad over there. They ain't doodling on the ground, peeing everywhere. They got pork in there. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking about Jerusalem, man. You have a lot of our people stuck in America. They stuck here, live in America. They can't go nowhere further but America. My mind is over there in Jerusalem, where my people from, where I originate from. That's where my mind at, man. Let me get this precept. This is what the Lord said. This is in the book. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 27. This Sirach 25 and 7. In the Apocrypha, he said, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue." So these are the things that I'm gonna get 2 things that he said that a man should be happy to see or to do or feel. A man that has joy of his children. So for you to be able to see your children, you know, to grow into somebody that's for you to see your children, you know, to grow up, that's keeping the commandments. They ain't out here in the streets. They ain't out here selling dope. They ain't out here being like Cardi B. For you to see your children grow up, man, and they keeping the commandments to the Most High God, that's a good thing to see. And he that liveth to see the downfall of his enemy. So that's the thing that he said. He said, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. So that's one thing that he got in his heart, to be happy. And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Now think about that, man. That's something that we look forward to, you know, as a people that's captive. Because anybody that's a slave or that's been anybody that's a slave or that's been captives for 400 years and seeing your people going through so much hell and you going through so much hell, anybody would want to get out of this situation. Anybody would want to see the people that did this to their people go through hell. But when it comes to us and when we speak on it, nobody don't want to hear it. They look at us like we racist. But knowing if they was in the same shoe we was, they would want to see us go through hell like anybody else would. But it's only looked upon downly because we're speaking of it, because we are the most hated. So we are the ones that's speaking on it. People look at us like we crazy, you racist, that's not fair. Slavery is not fair in no race. You shouldn't want to see nothing that happened for somebody to do something to you. Crazy. Think about it. Slavery wasn't even that long ago, bro. Segregation wasn't even that long ago. They just started bringing us together in schools not too long ago. My granddad's still alive. He like 70 years old, and he the school was segregated when he was in there, when he was younger. You know, you have some of our grandparents that's still alive that may have picked cotton. Shoot, my granddaddy, he was telling me he was picked when he was younger, like 9, 10, he was out there picking cotton for the so-called white man. He only 70 now. So imagine his mom, what they went through, what the so-called white man did to them. Imagine how much crime that ain't even written down or what happened to our people. Imagine how many lynchings that's not documented what happened to our people. Imagine this, man. just the stuff that we can see is wicked and off, man. It's outrageous, the stuff that they did to our people. So imagine the things that's not written down that they did to our people, man. That's why they're gonna have to pay, and the Most High gonna give us that rest. He's gonna give us that rest that we truly, truly deserve and need, man. We need rest. We need a Savior to come and save us. We do. Just look at our people, man. We need to be saved from ourselves. Let me get this precept that I want to bring out earlier. Now I'm gonna get this last closing out precept. This 1 Kings 8:53 to show you that the Most High God separated us, even in the Old Testament. I'm gonna get 3 more. 1 Kings 8:53. For thou didst separate them from among all the people of the earth, to be thy inheritance, as thou speakest by the hand of Moses thy servant, when thou broughtest our father out of Egypt, O Lord God. So let's just show you proof that the Most High God separated the Israelites to be above all these different people. He separated us from them, man, because we don't have no business being with these other nations. We don't have no business because we don't do this. We don't like to do the stuff they do. Chinese folk, we don't like to eat dogs. We don't like to eat stuff like that. So-called white people, we don't like our food bloody. We don't like bloody meat. We like our food seasoned, right? We like to go out in the sun. We like rap music. You know what I'm saying? We like hooping. We don't get along with these other nations. That's why it's so much chaos when we try to come together all the time with these other nations. There's always something going wrong because we're not supposed to be with them. We are supposed to be separate. The Israelites are supposed to be on top. This is why this world is in so much wickedness right now, because the Israelites, the saints of the earth, are not on top. They at the bottom. So we see what's going on right now. We see how a world would look without no government, without no without no holy people above or on top. We see how this place would look. It look exactly how it look now. No order. You can do whatever you want to do. You can be whatever you want to be. You got to keep no commandments. You can break the Sabbath day. You can smoke blunts. Women can just have naked. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff that you can do here in America, man. Because the Israelites is not on top. If the Israelites on top, that would have been put to the. That wouldn't even be going on right now, right? That wouldn't even be going on. So let me get this verse right here. Leviticus 20:24. But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land, and I will give it unto you to possess it, a land that floweth with milk and honey. I am the Lord your God, which have separated you from other people. So the Most High God have always been a separatist, man. Even when he come back, let's see what Yahweh Shah said. He gonna come back. What he gonna do? A lot of people don't know what's going on. This Luke chapter 12 verse 51 through 52. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? So he's saying, so y'all think I'm finna come and give peace on earth? All this stuff that's going on earth, you think the Son of Man finna come down and give peace for what? It's not a time. Then Ecclesiastes says the time and place for everything. I think it's Ecclesiastes 9. I think, or 4 is one of them, maybe 9. I forgot. But it's a time and place for everything under the sun, right? It's a time for peace, and it's also a time of war. When Yahweh Shah come back, it's not gonna be a time of peace. It ain't time for that, man. It's time for people to get killed because they had the opportunity to listen. They had the opportunity to get their spirits right, but they want to be wicked. They want to be in their flesh. So that when he gonna be like, okay, now I'm finna come back and start and cause havoc. So he said, y'all think it's gonna be peace on earth? I tell you no, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. So you're like, man, he coming back. He always been about division. He always been about division, man. The only reason why we think everybody equal and we trying to bring everybody together is because that's that Christianity religion that the so-called white man gave us. That's why we believe that the so-called white man told us everybody equal. So now we believe we're everybody equal. The so-called white man told us, gave us Christianity, and everybody the same. Oh, well, we the same, we the same. That's not in the Bible. The Most High God's finna cause division among this place. You're going to know who in the rulership. You're going to know who in authority in the kingdom of heaven. There's not going to be no questioning. You're not going to see no so-called white man try to stand up and try to be an authority over us. You're going to see, you're going to know in the kingdom of heaven, the rulership, the people that's ruling. People, you're going to see it. You're going to understand that. So it ain't going to be no trying to find, is the white? You're going to know, man, the Israelites going to be in type of authority in the kingdom of heaven, man. And I want to close the precept. Let me get this. This a spirit booster and a hold on precept for the nation. It's Revelation 21:4. And Yahweh shall wipe away all the tears from their eyes. There should be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away, man. So, he gonna be wiping away our tears, man. 'Cause it's gonna feel like a dream. When you get beaten up in them chariots, man, you finally got delivered from America, bro, and out this flesh, bro, and you ain't gotta battle no demons no more. It's gonna feel like a dream, man. Brothers and sisters gonna be crying, man. It's gonna be like a dream come true. We've been waiting on this, man. We've been waiting on this, so it's gonna be a dream come true. And the Most High God gonna wipe the tears from my eyes, man. And there gonna be no more pain. All the former things gonna be passed away. Everything that we was ever made to go through, everything that the other nations done did to us, man, it's gonna be passed away. So this is what we look forward to. This is the prize that we look forward to. We look forward to receiving a crown on our head at the end. I ain't talking about no Burger King crown that breaks 21 minutes after you get it. I ain't talking about no Burger King crown. I ain't talking about no little crowns you get from Party City Trends. No, what that place called? Party City. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about a real golden crown, man, that you get from the Son of Man. He's giving you the crown, man. So just make sure we keep enduring, man. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. The Israelites, we gonna be that new government. We're gonna be in authority. We're gonna be calling shots in righteousness. We gonna be ruling in authority. So all the things that we wanted, man, is gonna be given to us in righteousness, man. Just keep enduring, man. Keep fighting the good fight. The Most High God has a chosen people, which are the Israelites. So if you other nation, need to get in check right now. You should be getting in check right now. You should be trying, to see what can I do better for the Israelites. What can I do for the Israelites? Because that's going to be your job in the kingdom of heaven. You're going to please us, and that's facts. Same way we did y'all, the same way y'all gonna do us according to the Bible. Y'all gonna please us. So anything that we desire, anything we want, y'all gonna have to please us, because we're gonna be the kings and princes of this earth. So that's gonna be your job. I'm gonna leave it at that. So with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. I say Shalom and Kwam Yasharabi. We got next.